Welcome back to the Crypto Report, everybody. My name is Crypto Kip, and guys, Crow with Knife is pumping once again. Is this the redemption we have been waiting for the Cronos meme coins? Crow with Knife once again leading the way. Some of the people out there are saying Crow with Knife is the only choice. Well, it's looking like that right now, guys, but I think there's a lot of life in the entire Cronos ecosystem still yet ahead. And we are seeing, again, Crow with Knife leading the way, making big moves with a new exchange listing. Guys, it's big. We see some of the other memes coming back. Mary is coming back a little bit as well. And I want to talk to you guys about this Cronos ecosystem, a hangout for the Cronos meme guys liking this pump today. It is good to see. I've got some other news stories for you as well that I want to get through, and we'll talk about some of these Cronos memes at the end of this stream. Got to talk about potential ETFs coming, a new one. Big rumor today, a new Coinbase lawsuit, a little bit about some of the other blockchains out there. We're going to compare them to Cronos and just see what comes next, what's going on, and what we can anticipate as the next move for Crow with Knife. So welcome back, guys. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already, and let's get into it. We got the wheelchair mafia in the chat and everybody else. Welcome, guys. Let's talk a little bit about this market today and just take the temperature of what's going on right now, guys. If you're just joining us for the first time, my name is Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report, and I want to get into this. Let's just get right into the meat and potatoes of this thing today, guys. So if you're looking at Bitcoin, it's actually coming up a little bit again today. We're still playing a little bit of tic-tac-toe with some critical levels, my friends. If you look at the overall market cap, this weekly red candle for the total market cap is kind of coming up, which is great. And you're also seeing Bitcoin get that bounce off the bottom of this range, guys. I've had this wedge drawn for a while now for Bitcoin. And as that bounce is happening, we are seeing a bounce indeed as well for your friend Crow with Knife, and a huge bounce that's still getting more upside today. This token alone is up a whopping boom 18%, actually 21% according to Dex Screener. Took the top position in the Cronos chain as the top trending token, and we do see some other ones pumping today. Mary's coming up a little bit as well. The Moon token a little bit. Loaf is getting a little bit of a move to Moon. Little green. Push, little green. Not really a lot of movers except for Crow with Knife and Mary kind of following in suit, as these are two of the top memes right now on Cronos chain, just picked by community favorites right now. But again, Crow with Knife is absolutely leading the charge. Shout out to BSS in the chat, guys, at 8888. We are seeing Crow with Knife make its move back up. If this thing can break through this 9.5 level, or more importantly, I think at this just straight flat number at about 7 zeros, 10, or well, 6 zeros, 1, that would be huge to drop a zero and make its move. Now, why is this pumping? We're going to come back to it, guys. We're going to talk a little bit about it. I'm going to circle back to this whole Cronos ecosystem, but I do want to go over some of the other things happening in this market right now. Shout out to OG Jerry as well in the chat. Welcome, my friends. So if you look at the top performers over the last 24 hours, you will see some memes. Book of Meme. What is Book of Meme? It's a Solana meme, my friends. Why is a Solana meme pumping? I'll get into that in a second, guys. Other ones pumping: Akash Network, Conflux, Maker, that's an Ethereum protocol, Jupiter. Solana's moving up today. We got Bonk getting a good move today, up 6.9%. Well, why are a lot of these Solana memes coming up today? And Solana, Pyth Network, this is associated with Solana as well. 7% move today. Well, there's good reasons for it, guys, and it is rumor of a potential Solana ETF coming because of some of the moves we're seeing. Actually, I tweeted out this morning, good morning, Sunshine Coffee, Van Eck files for Solana ETF. This is the big news on the day, and what we've talked about on the channel is just this, the possibility of a Solana ETF coming out and going live, possibly even in the year 2024. The Ethereum ETF is just around the corner. It is coming out very soon, my friends. And this is a very exciting thing. And this could be the catalyst for the next leg up for crypto overall that we need to be aware of. So we got to talk about some of this breaking news today. I'm going to come back to Solana and the implications of that. But if you're wondering why a lot of these memes today from Solana are pumping, or just Solana-oriented projects in general are pumping, there is good reason for it. Do not forget that Solana is the thing that started this whole crazy meme coin craze in this bull market. It is one of the top trending protocols at top of coin market cap every single day. And on CoinGecko, the meme category is also up there as well. And I would credit that to Solana because of the move from Bonk. And Pepe, got to acknowledge Pepe as well, which seems to be the chosen one in terms of meme coins out there. It looks like Anth Crow's in the chat. Man, you had a back surgery. Shout out to Anth Crow, guys. Show some love to Anth Crow in the chat. He's been out for a while with a back surgery. Good to have you back, Anth. Hope your back is doing all right. And I hope these meme coins and coins in general pump your portfolio and bring you to a speedy road to recovery, and hopefully helps you pay those hospitals. Hopefully you got good insurance and you're paying those hospitals through insurance. Hopefully insurance is taking care of that. But shout out to you, Ant. So anyway, some of the big gainers today, yeah, they are mostly projects on Solana and a couple others out there. Toncoin's coming up a little bit today. Some of the AI plays are coming up today. Some Ethereum tokens are coming up today, a couple other memes, but really still kind of a flat to calm day with the exception of Grow at Night, which is making moves up Mountain 9, making big moves, guys. Good reason for this. We'll get into that more here in a second. But let's talk a little bit about the broader market real quick and just take the temperature. So looking at the liquidation heat map, which is one of the favorite tools right now. Wow, look at all this, man. There is a lot of liquidations just in the 24-hour, potentially tapping back down to 60K. Right in front of us, guys. That could happen, but if you zoom out a little bit more, you recognize something that we've been tracking for a while is that there are dollars that are right up here waiting to just potentially get squeezed out. And I do think that there is a good chance that we get that move to the upside for Bitcoin, because again, we are bouncing off the bottom of this range. All these liquidations are up here just ready for the taking. And when that happens, I think a lot of coins can pump. And it's so good to see a Cronos meme coin like CAW leading the charge here again and giving this ecosystem momentum. Because if Bitcoin can start ripping and CAW can continue to rip with it, then what we might see, my friends, is we might see a rejuvenation, a revitalization of the Cronos meme coin space, which would be very, very beautiful. As I know there are a lot of us out there that are holding memes, myself included. And let me be one of the first ones to say that holding meme coins is very, very difficult. I made a tremendous amount of money on Crow with Knife, and I sold some on the way up. I don't think I sold any Crow with Knife until the top of this candle, probably down here, some up here, and some on the way down. And I would be remiss to say, I regret losing my entire position. I'll come out and say it because this meme was tremendous for me. It made so many gains, but I couldn't hold through the entire thing. It is so hard to hold a meme through to Valhalla, my friends. It is so hard to hold a meme through Valhalla. And if I'm being honest with myself and with you guys, I probably would have retained more value if I had just held Crow with Knife. So all you Crow with Knife lovers out there that I saw you guys chirping on Twitter, in the Discord, I shouldn't have sold my CAW. I shouldn't have sold my CAW, guys. I'll come out and I'll say it. But also, I do not blame myself. I'm not upset with myself because taking profit is not a bad practice. Again, you guys know I paid off 2 cars with my CAW profits. I am net positive on my overall portfolio because of CAW and taking those profits. But my portfolio probably would have floated a little bit better, and I probably would have retained more of that value if I just had Crow with Knife. But I took a chance and wanted to dabble with some of the other coins on Cronos and do some more trading. Unfortunately, we had a full-on lull in the entire Cronos ecosystem, and I ended up buying the Mary token, which I am still very bullish on as well. And good news for the Mary holders as well. If Cronos Knife keeps coming up, I do think that is going to act as a good catalyst to get Mary to bounce. I bought very close to the top of this meme, and I also bought on the way down and just kept getting hurt. CAW was calm to flat as well during this entire time, but retained its value much, much better. No doubt about it, my friends. No doubt about it. The Crow with Knife is strong, but the Mary community is very strong as well. There was a big hiccup with that whole exchange listing fiasco with the lead dev having a little bit of issue, essentially getting scammed from a scammer out there that took advantage of an eager community, which was very, very sad. But I do think that the Crow with Knife crew, the money that's being made in this, the money that's going to be made in the whole Cronos ecosystem because of the excitement surrounding Crow with Knife can not only revitalize, Mary, but also hopefully some of these other tokens out there like Moon, like Loaf, like some of the other ones that maybe you love, maybe you don't, right? But what we've seen historically in this space is that there are meme coin manias that happen on a lot of different blockchains. You've already seen on the base chain, which now has $1.5 billion locked, Brett became a $1.5 billion market cap. I actually bought a little bit of bread as well. I've got some coins within the base chain ecosystem now. I've got some coins in the Cronos chain ecosystem. I've got some coins in the Stacks ecosystem. I've got a little bit of money in the Solana ecosystem. I wish that I had more. And reason being is because the Solana ETF S1 forms have officially been submitted by Van Eck. Now, this is good news, not just for Solana, but this is good news for everything, guys, because this meme coin mania that Solana presented really brought a lot of excitement to crypto. It is arguably the thing that made Brett possible and the excitement surrounding meme coins on the base chain possible. And it is arguably the thing that made the things happening on Cronos chain happen as well, because a lot of people were making money on meme coins. A lot of people have been making money on these memes. Now, I just got a great question in the chat from Wheelchair Mafia asking if I am buying CAW before the listing. There is a chance that when this thing gets listed, it absolutely explodes. There is also a chance, my friends, that when Crow with Knife gets listed, it could have a little bit of a sell-off. A lot of people like to buy the rumor, sell the news, but I am not by any means saying that Crow with Knife is going to crash after the exchange listing. I'm saying there could be a simple retracement and a little bit of a profit-taking moment as we approach this 6011, 111, whatever it is, level. That could happen. I don't have a position on Crow with Knife right now. Do I wish that I did? I do wish that I did, but I don't want to buy into this pump. Personally, might I regret that, especially, if we take a new high, which some people are saying that might happen. I could regret it. I could absolutely regret it. I already regret selling my Crow with Knife, guys. The thing is you can't make every play perfect. Nobody is going to diamond hand every single coin till the end of time. You can take profit on the way up and keep your moon bags. You can sell it all. You can stay in forever. You can do a variety of things with each token. You got to make your own strategy, my friends, and that's all we can do. But I don't think Crow with Knife is done yet. I still believe that $1 billion market cap is possible for Crow with Knife because Corgi AI got to like a $1.5 billion market cap. And that meme was nowhere near as popular as Crow with Knife. And the cool thing that Crow with Knife is doing and other memes on Cronos is they're not just being Cronos memes. Now, this is something that Crow with Knife led the way on, which I really liked about Crow with Knife out of the gates, is that it went over to the base chain. It went over to Solana, and they're looking at other chains as well. I think they're right now on base chain and Solana and on Cronos. This is all good things because now you got other people on other chains, other active chains like Solana and Base that can now trade Crow with Knife on those chains as well. And then maybe they learn where Crow with Knife is from, and then they hopefully come over to the Cronos chain as well. In general, I think there's going to be a ton of ecosystems that become huge in this bull market. We've already seen it with Solana. We then saw it with the base chain memes, and I think there's a lot more upside to these ahead. And I think one day we're going to see it in a big way, a second wave, a second redemption of Crow with Knife, Mary, all these other memes, not all of them, but many of them, to get a move back up, a second meme coin wave, which I've been waiting for a while. Really, the patience has been tough in these moments. And I know you guys have all been experiencing that as well. But I think that there's a whole new level of redemption coming. Base chain as well. Here's a good story that came out today. Coinbase is suing the SEC and FDIC over these FOIA requests, essentially just saying, hey, you know what? They have been absolutely killing innovation here in the US. They've been spooking people out of crypto. Coinbase is just on the attack against the SEC. And Coinbase is such a good advocate for crypto, and their chain, I think, is going to be very successful, already has been successful because of these moves that they're making, because of their presence in the space, my friends. And Brett being over this random Brett coin token, being over at a, $1.5 billion market cap is a tremendous success. Now, what I want to look at real quick is this. Looking at some of the other DeFi protocols is what do we have coming next, right? Besides the exchange listing for Crow with Knife and whether it pumps or it has a profit-taking moment after that, which I still think there's so much upside for Crow with Knife. What comes next in general, okay? Let's talk a little bit about this. So right now we're looking at DeFi Llama, which is where you can track kind of all the money in DeFi overall. And what you're seeing right now is these are our 2021 all-time highs for DeFi. And there was billions and billions more dollars in this space. And if you look at this chart for the total value locked in DeFi ecosystems and you compare it to the total market cap for crypto, this chart and this chart look very, 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 very similar. And so what does this tell us? Well, if my hypothesis is correct, and I'm very confident that it is, nothing's financial advice ever, guys. Nothing's ever financial advice. But my hypothesis for a long time has been we're in a bull market, as I think all of you believe as well. And I think a lot of you would agree that the overall market cap for crypto should surpass its previous all-time highs at some point in this bull cycle, unless this time is different. And that is a dangerous thing to say. I don't think this time is different. It is a little different in terms of the language being used, the politicians that are for crypto as opposed to being against it, the institutions that are not behind it, but that is different in a more bullish way. So why would this be a more bearish outcome? That wouldn't make sense to me. So my hypothesis is this, my friends. The overall market cap for crypto is going to surpass $3 trillion. Right now, we're at 2.39, which means we have roughly $800 billion about to flow into this space. At one point, we were at 2.7. We had $500 billion more dollars in this market at one point back in March when the memes were ripping on Cronos. And now we're getting a little bit of a redemption as Bitcoin is bouncing off this 60,000, went down to 58.5, I think, here in this recent little dip, getting a nice bounce. And so if you look at the total value locked into DeFi, this is coming up as well. And as the overall crypto market surpasses these previous all-time highs, I expect that the DeFi ecosystem is going to surpass those highs as well. So who are going to be our winners? Well, my friends, if we look at all the chains, there's a couple obvious outliers that I'm going to just talk to you guys about briefly. Ethereum is the king of DeFi right now, but I do think that it's got a lot of stiff competition because Ethereum is very expensive to trade and the speed is much slower even than a Solana. Still quick, but much slower than a Solana. That one, Ethereum ain't going anywhere, though I do think that there's going to be some fierce competition. Solana is clearly the most attractive meme coin trading ecosystem out there, period. Okay? It just is. It's very cheap. It's very fast. And there's so many coins launched each day. And it seems like all these celebrities that are coming out of the woodwork and launching new tokens, which I'm not for the celebrity meme coins personally, they are launching these tokens on Solana for better or for worse. Andrew Tate, Iggy Azalea, and so on and so forth. We even see the rumor of the Donald Trump meme coin, DJT coming out, whether that's backed by Trump or not. Who knows? Bunch of rumors in the air there. No way to verify that for sure until Trump either denies it or verifies it himself. And I think he did deny it, but now it's still speculation. So we'll see how it plays out. Some of the other big chains out there, I think Ethereum is a big chain. Binance Smart Chain is probably going to remain a big chain, though. I don't really love that chain so much personally. Personally, I don't, though it should be a successful chain because it is backed by Binance, one of the largest the largest exchange on planet Earth. So it's probably going to have a successful ecosystem, successful pump as well a lot of these chains. Really, I think majority of these chains will. But which one's the best ones? Well, Solana is clearly hot. Base Chain is clearly hot. And now, since Base Chain is a highly regulated exchange, since they are an advocate for pro-crypto policy, as we saw from this story, if we go back over here, we're going to see Base Chain being successful. This is an exchanges chain, and Cronos is also an exchange chain. I think that this chain is going to be successful. What a lot of people forget very, very easily is that the Cronos chain is in its very first bull market ever. And when I say that, Cronos chain came out at the very peak of the previous bull market. And just as an example, if you look at the CRO token, okay, this thing peaked out at $1.96 back in November of 2021, which is when the Cronos chain was officially launched. And then the whole market died and Cronos coin died. And we had a bear market. We had accumulation opportunities at 4.5 cents for Cronos, an incredible buying opportunity. And now we have this chain actually having some kind of meme coin life, incredible upside right now, still moving up for Crow with Knife live right now on the stream. It's absolutely beautiful to see. We got the Mary token also trying to find some momentum up right now, actually is right now at the time of this video, at the time of this live stream, getting a decent move up as well. I think this thing could be bottoming if Crow with Knife can continue this move, and it looks like it wants to. It really looks like it wants to. I hope it will. Then Mary token can continue to come up as well, in my opinion. And I think these other tokens, maybe push the button. I see some people talk about put your button in the chat. This one might be finding a bottom here as well. This kind of looks like it found a bottom to me. These are decent accumulation opportunities, though we got to remember, guys, that meme coins are extremely volatile, extremely risky. It's not for everybody. It's so hard to hold these things all the way to Valhalla, right? We got to acknowledge that. But M. Riley asking in the chat, hey, my man, how did that checkup go on the baby? Our baby is beautifully healthy, my friend. My wife, we were checking yesterday. We did a glucose test to see if she has gestational diabetes. Every pregnant woman's fear and every husband of a pregnant woman's fear. I think she's good. We got the results back. It looks good. We got to talk to the doctor, but looks like we're doing okay. Healthy heartbeat, healthy baby. So looking good. I appreciate the question. Thanks for checking in. Yesterday I had an appointment. That's what M. Riley's talking about. Appreciate that. But anyway, guys, so good to see this thing moving up. As Coinbase is a leader in this space, I think their chain's going to be successful. I think crypto.com being such a centralized, such a regulatory compliant exchange is going to be very successful as well. And I think that the success of the base blockchain is a hint of what is to come, especially as we see this beautiful momentum out of the Cronos ecosystem. We already saw that Corgi AI meme coin do such great work, and now we are seeing CAW basically be the predecessor to Corgi AI, which is beautiful. Very beautiful. And I think this could be a whole meme coin revival for the entire chain as well, which would be absolutely spectacular and something very beautiful to see. But no, Coinbase lawsuit's pretty cool. Let's look at the coin chart real quick. I'm bullish on the coin stock as well. This thing only once again came out in 2021, had a little bit of excitement towards the end of the bull market, looked like it wanted to break out, but then the whole crypto ecosystem crashed, and here we are today. I think this thing's going to make tremendous highs. There's so many ways to make a buck in crypto. Memes are obviously fun. The Cronos memes are a tremendous amount of fun for the people holding Cronos tokens and that like the Cronos ecosystem. But I do like to see that the Cronos ecosystem has been branching out and these tokens have been bridging to other chains as well. This is all good stuff. This is all good stuff. Why did I say stuck? Stuck, mouse in the pasta. Still, hopefully, that one can pump as well. Again, I've consolidated pretty much only into the Mary token at this point. Just for now, as I continue to make profits in these things, I do want to shuffle into some other memes as well. But it's just not the time for me to personally do my portfolio. As I'm just trying to manage my own risk in my own way. And maybe you have a different strategy. And if you do, let me know in the comments down below. There's many different ways to cut this cookie, I guess. Let's say that way. So y'all want me to check out AMC. Is it moving up today? Is the AMC stock moving up today? Let's see how the AMC price is doing today. We'll check out some of the other tokens as well. So let's look right now at AMC. How's that doing today on ETH? Getting a pretty big boost today. How is the let's see what the overall AMC stock is doing. Actually, let's look at this. Let's look at AMC and GameStop while we're just looking at it. AMC, whoa. Yikes. This one had a big boost up though. Big boost up here on this recent GameStop rally. Let's see what's going on with GameStop. GME. I'm going to look at GME on the meme side as well. Oh, GameStop kind of getting another little attempt to move back up. I have not checked in on, what is his name? Roaring Kitty recently. Let's see how the GME stonk is doing. The whoa. Good to see that this one's actually getting some life today. Big moves up on this one as well. And why is this moving up? Why are these things potentially moving up? Again, people are hyped about these Solana ETFs. And there is rumors that, and it's good. I mean, look, Solana market maker GSR sees bigger upside for Sol than Bitcoin. Yeah, of course, because it's a lower market cap coin. It's an altcoin. Altcoins outperform Bitcoin if they're good altcoins, and Solana is certainly a good altcoin. So no surprises there at all. Good afternoon to you, Luke. Good afternoon to everybody out there in the chat. Got a lot of it. Where is this AMC crew coming from? All of a sudden, all these AMC guys coming out of the woodwork today. I wonder what's going on with that. Anyway, I do want to focus in on Crow with Knife today because, made good money on Crow with Knife. Probably should still be holding some Crow with Knife, but I'm not. I am not. And yes, for those of you wondering, I do have regrets. But, shouldn't hang on to those regrets, right? You got to make your moves. You got to do what's right for you. You got to do what's right for your family. And the thing that I can do that's most if you guys can appreciate one thing about the channel is that I'm going to continue to be transparent with you guys. And I've been that through and through, for better or for worse. I'm not going to make all the greatest moves in the world, but I am going to make usually better moves than worse moves, right? But there are mistakes that we all make along the way. And so you can feel some peace in the fact that, nobody's perfect. And if there are ever YouTubers out there that tell you that they're 100% right 100% of the time, well, then they're straight up lying to you. In fact, I'm posting a video later today and how I made another bad move on Jasmy with a inconsequential amount of money. So check out my Jasmy video later today. But in general, I like to have a couple different portfolios, right? You got a meme portfolio, you got a holding portfolio, and you have a trading portfolio. Trading portfolio, don't invest more than you're willing to lose. Meme portfolio, don't invest more than you're willing to lose. And even your holding portfolio, same thing. But your holding portfolio should be more conservative. Your meme portfolio, that's never conservative. And then your trading portfolio, that should be conservative. You should probably use very low leverage. And you got to be careful with that stuff, guys, because you really can get hurt in leverage, but you can also make a tremendous amount of money. And if you guys want to sign up for Blowfin, a new and upcoming exchange, no KYC required, very easy to use. You can use our sign up link in the description down below. Check it out if you haven't done so already, guys. Check it out if you haven't done so already. So right now we got a couple viewers on X. We got a couple viewers on YouTube. If you haven't done so already, do me a favor, smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, or follow us on Twitter if you haven't done so already, because we're doing live streams Monday through Friday for you guys. Just trying to stay consistent for you guys because there is a bull market coming. Let's see what else is going on in the chat. Throw some questions at me if you guys got them. Let's see how everybody's doing today. Get some tunage going. By the way, good thing too. This is good news for Crow with Knife as well. If you look at the Crow versus Bitcoin chart, which we've been tracking for a while, a lot of people have been asking me lately, is right now a good time to sell my Crow for Bitcoin? And I screamed at the top of my lungs, no, 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 and not financial advice. But there was a good reason for that, because CRO and its valuation versus Bitcoin was literally at its all-time low, which means it is due for a bounce. And a bounce is exactly what it's getting right now. Now, is this going to play out fully? Are we going to get a true bounce off this and just resume to the upside, break through this trend line over here? It could happen. But again, we got to be cautious. We got to be cautiously optimistic and look at Bitcoin to see if it can hold above this level. Because if we break out of this wedge, we could do a liquidity grab down to 52K. And I see a lot of people now. And we were one of the first people to talk about 52K, I think. I mean, I was looking at this level for a long time, even back here. This is the level I've just been talking about, acknowledging that we could go to 52K. That is a level that I think a lot of people are going to start opening up longs again. I have some people that open up longs here. Maybe there could be some liquidity grab right there at 60K. That's, in fact, what we were looking at earlier. If you look at this liquidation heat map and you go to the 24 hours, again, you are going to see that some people open up some longs at 60K. That is right here at the bottom of this range. It all makes sense when you put it together, my friends. We just got to keep our head in a swivel. We got to stay aware, see what's going on. Cronos to the moon, says Todd. Burns soon. There are some burns coming for Crow Coin soon. In fact, let's look at that really quick. If you want to look at Cronos, we can go here to the Cronos chain. And there is a 50 million Crow Coin burn coming. Boom. 50 million Crow Coin burn coming. Now, to be truthful about this, and that's what we always want to do here, let's look at the facts with it. And if you acknowledge, burns are good, fine. Burns are great for any coin. But when you're talking about a supply of 226 billion tokens, 50 million is a very, very, very small percentage of this supply. So it's not really going to have a huge amount of price impact, but broadly speaking, it is always good for a coin to get that. We're also getting this Bitcoin bounce. We're also seeing the bounce for Crow versus BTC. And I don't know if we're going to see Crow Coin go much lower than this. I was talking about the possibility of us going lower, but our lowest level we've seen recently for Crow was 8.6 cents. And if this Crow versus Bitcoin chart is telling us anything and it is accurate, then we're going to get a good bounce here for Crow versus Bitcoin versus the dollar. The total market cap, if Bitcoin keeps coming, could go up as well. And then we could continue to see these moves for this Cronos ecosystem, which is right now getting a little bit of a revival because of Crow with Knife. So shout out to the Crow with Knife army. Joey Ho for all his work. He's been grinding despite all the FUD out there, despite all the battles going on between the meme coin ecosystems, all the ongoing jokes of, toxic this, toxic that. You know, a lot of people were just down and out, and a lot of people were very emotional, myself included, guys, myself included. But the fact is meme coins are meme coins. They're fun. You root for them when they go up, and you tend to get fearful when they go down. This is just what happens in meme coins. Nobody's truly immune to it. Some are stronger than others. I felt pretty strong about it. But you know what? I had to take some profit on the way down. Mary token coming back up a little bit today. Pretty decent. Pretty decent. See what else is going on. How y'all doing out there? Nicholas Casera says, thoughts on the KRC20 launching this weekend? Well, thoughts on it, absolutely. I think Caspa is doing a tremendous move to the upside on account of that hype. This is going to be huge. Caspa is a token that I think is going to be a big player in this bull market. This one was one of the strongest tokens in the bear market. It is the triple threat. It offers the three main solutions you need for any good blockchain, which is huge. And if you look at what's going on right now, it is one of the top performers on the day. And it is at a $4.3 billion market cap. Right now at rank number 24, this could be a top 10 project. I think those smart contracts coming to Caspa are going to be huge. Actually, wait a minute. KRC, right? Yeah, that is what we're talking about, Nicholas, right? The KRC 20s. I think that's correct. Todd Lamox says Crow will be $2.25 in 2025. And Robert Ellis says, Todd, no. And Robert, I'm going to challenge you. And I agree with Todd. I think you're underestimating, my friend Robert, what is going to happen in crypto. Maybe this is your first bull market. Maybe it's not. But again, this overall market cap is going to break out to new levels. And I think that we could even see upwards of $10 trillion achieved for this overall market. 6 to 10 trillion, maybe even 20 trillion. I've got that trend line there. I've had this drawn for a very long time. And so you're looking at massive moves to the upside. And if you look at what happened with Binance coin, it was a tremendous move to the upside. And I always like to compare. I always like to compare Crow versus Binance because I think it makes sense. These are two large exchanges. Both with their own smart chains. The only other exchange that has its own smart chain is KuCoin, not KuCoin, OKX. And Crow has a huge Crow fan behind it. That's the hype with these memes. That's the hype with CrowCoin token. If Crow takes the current market cap of Binance, which isn't even a parabolic bull market cap, right? This is before the bull market really blasts up. We're halfway through the bull market. The second half of a bull market is the biggest portion. That's where the most gains are made. We haven't had that happen yet. $3.33, I think, is very much on the table. I don't see why Cronos couldn't achieve over $1, which from these prices is a 10x. I don't see why it couldn't achieve anywhere from $2 to $5, getting to that current market cap of Binance. If you look where Binance used to be, it was much smaller. Binance grew. Binance Smart Chain was there. It was present through the whole bull market of last cycle. Cronos Chain is only about to have its first bull cycle. So, maybe Robert, zoom out a little bit, look at the history. I don't know. Who knows? We'll see. Robert Ellis says market dilution. That's a good point. You could be right. Nothing's for sure in crypto. Nothing's financial advice. We'll see. Anyway, it is good to see some redemption here on some of these coins. Another meme that I'm very bullish on personally is Welsh, which is getting a little bit of a move up right now. Had a pretty good move in the past couple of days. Little move 2 days ago. It had a decent move. This thing was looking like it wanted to rip. Still consolidating. Looking at Stacks token. Stacks needs to rip. Stacks is testing its lower levels. It's what is Stacks? Stacks is the layer 2 solution for Bitcoin. Bitcoin's bouncing. If Bitcoin can truly bounce, move back up, Stacks will move up and Welsh will move up. Same thing. CrowCoin needs to bounce in order for these Cronos memes to come up. Crow was strong above 13, 14 cents when we had the first meme coin mania. As Crow crashed down from 13 cents all the way down to 8 cents, the memes died with him. That's just how it works. Solana died a little bit too from its peaks. So what happened? Bonk came down. It's all very obvious, my friends. Ethereum was coming down a little bit as well. Whoops. Ethereum's coming down a little bit as well. So what happened to Pepe? Pepe came down a little bit as well, getting a huge redemption. Very bullish on Pepe for the future. Pepe is a fun one to trade, guys. If you guys want to trade Pepe, you can sign up on Blowfin using our link down below. They got leverage there. I would like to see them introduce some of the Cronos coins to Blowfin. That would be super cool. If they do that, I'll let you guys know. That'd be super awesome. I'm going to keep an eye on it. I like Blowfin a lot. Good place for trading. Sign up if you haven't done so already in the link in the description down below. But man, Pepe is surging back as the market is just waiting to see what happens with Bitcoin next. Me XE with that crow with knife and some strength arms in the chat. Looking for some more upward momentum. I am rooting for crow with knife, my friends. Big time. Let's see how she plays out. What else is going on, y'all? How we doing out there? I'm going to look a little closer on Bitcoin here. See what's going on. Yeah, Bitcoin, just try to decide if it wants to grab this liquidity. And guys, I got to be honest. I do think that Bitcoin's going to grab this liquidity. Right in here, I think we're going to, I'll just even draw it out. Right in here, I think we're going to get a little bounce off that area. If we don't, though, we'll get a nice redemption for Stacks. We'll get a nice redemption for Welsh. We'll get a nice redemption for Crow versus Bitcoin even. If Bitcoin bounces, the altcoins will bounce too. Don't forget, guys, don't forget that a lot of your altcoins, right? First of all, don't forget this. When the fear and greed index is neutral or red, that's an accumulation zone, okay? That's an accumulation zone. And we are in that accumulation zone. And if you look over the last 7 days at the top losers, it's not really even showing. I wish we could show you the month. A lot of coins are down 30, 40% in the last month. Altcoins got absolutely wrecked. Now, some people believe that there could be another altcoin reckoning ahead, and that could happen, my friends. And so we got to warn you about it. It could happen, and the only way it happens in my mind is if Bitcoin does test this level and fails to hold it, comes down to 52K, or God forbid, even lower. The good news is that the Ethereum ETF is going to launch in July, and I think that that could prove to be very bullish for the broader crypto market. Whoa, got a little sandwich over here from Mrs. Crypto Kip. Thank you, Mrs. Crypto Kip. I appreciate it. That's my wife. Got a little sandwich with some chips right here. Little extra lunch. John316 says smash the like button. I agree with you, John. Smash the like button. If you guys do enjoy this content, go ahead, subscribe to the channel, smash a like, leave a comment down below. Let me know your thoughts right now on Crow with Knife, on the Cronos memes overall. What's the temperature in the room, my friends? What's the temperature in the room? Crow with Knife looking nice and zesty today. So I don't think I followed through with this. So why is Crow with Knife pumping? Well, first of all, it is the meme of the week on VVS Finance. That's always good. It is one of the top memes on Cronos next to Corgi AI. It is on this Earn app as well. It's on crypto.com. That is always spectacular. But one thing to acknowledge about it is that it is actually going to... Oh, and I thought I had the tweet pulled up. But this thing is going to go... Okay, let's just do this. Crow with Knife Gate IO. This is happening. The 28th. This is tomorrow at 9 a.m. UTC time. This thing's going live, guys. Going live on Gate.io, and it's getting a big pump in a condo app. So that's what's going on, and this is the reason we're getting a big rip on this token today. And because Crow with Knife is pumping, the Cronos ecosystem is having a day of revival, which is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful thing. Thang Yang says that the next ETF is Sol, and I agree with you, my friend, because there is the new S1 application submitted by VanEck today. That's exciting. Beautiful to see. All right, guys. Throw some questions at me if you got them. Robert Ellis says CAW could get to 350 million or more. Yeah, I agree. I think it could get to $1 billion potentially. We'll see. You got Thang Yang saying if Coinbase lists Pepe. Yeah, I think Coinbase is going to list Pepe. I also think Coinbase is going to list the Brett token. I think there's going to be so many meme coins you can make a lot of money on. Meme coins aren't for everybody, guys. But you sure can make a lot of money on them. And you sure can lose a lot of money on them, too. So you better be aware of it, my friends. All right, y'all. 40-minute stream. I got some more work to do today. I got a jet, but I appreciate each and every single one of you guys. If you haven't taken advantage of it, sign up for Blowfin using our link in the description down below. There is great volatility in these markets, great for trading, great for accumulating. If you want to buy spot coins, just buy and accumulate. You can do that through Blowfin. You can also leverage trade there. Super easy to do. Check it out if you haven't done so already, guys. That's all I got in this one. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. Smash the like button. Subscribe to the channel for more content. We'll keep these videos coming to you guys. Crow with Knife leading the charge today. It's a beautiful thing to see, my friends. That's all I got in this one. I'm Crypto Kip. This is the Crypto Report. DCA, HODL. Do your own research, my friends, as always. And I'll see you in the next one. Thanks, everybody. Have a great night. More videos later today because that's just how we do it. See you next time. Peace.